Subscribe to Big Mitch.
Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. I'm here at the Riverwalk Center in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Another one of the architectural designs of my city that I like. So I'm just out just to record this building. I like showing off the city and the architecture to you guys. With sunshine and water comes a lot of different types of architecture down here. So this is also a parking garage. But it's basically like a strip mall almost, I guess. Restaurants and offices. It's an outdoor patio type of atmosphere. I wanted to show you this here. No relations. But I thought it was pretty neat. Yeah, how do you like that? That's right. Something about those Knicks, born to be successful. So you have the outside patio tables for dining. The umbrellas on the more sunny days. Yeah. Okay, do what? Oh, I can record in public.
Camera for me, please.
Okay, you shouldn't talk to me with the camera.
You cannot be in the public.
I can. You're wrong. I can. And the reason I'm focusing on this particular sign here, you guys can see the name City Park Mall. And also you can see here, City of Fort Lauderdale Parks and Recreation. And the reason I'm pointing this out and highlighting this is because this security guard here, as soon as I started recording the building, she told me that I can't, and she jumped on her cell phone and she's calling someone. I'm ignoring her basically because this is just a highlight of the building. But if she wants to make herself the story, you guys know she will become the story. And this is the parking garage here. They really want to give you the atmosphere of being outside and enjoying the sun. So it's an open structure here. Take a look at the parking garage itself. And it's about 4 floors to this parking garage. It's a lot of parking. It's a pretty large facility for parking. The ramps there. And it is not free parking. It is a paid establishment. You have to pay to park here to the city. Well, that security guard is really butthurt. She's relentless. You know what, really, when you think about it, what this structure is basically a parking garage which left some space for shops. So it's a pretty smart way to maximize space and give business opportunities to the downtown patrons here of Fort Lauderdale. So it's really cool the way they do that. I mean, this security guard, she is relentless. She just hid behind the bushes again, but she is serious. Yeah, you know, and the reason I'm pointing out the the parking garage with some shops on it, because I never looked at it like that until I just now took a step back and was recording and noticed that basically the building is a parking garage and it maximized some space for some local shop owners. It's pretty cool. Florida Atlantic University and Broward College campus. Parking for here also. And as you can see, the shops also highlighted. I always thought this was funny. You build a skater's paradise and then you put up signs, bicycle, skateboards, roller skates prohibited. Violators will be prosecuted. So you're gonna prosecute people for roller skating or rollerblading in a city-owned, public accessible structure. I mean, wow. Look at this place, man. Look at this. Look at this ramp. I know it's not used for skateboarding, but come on. Look at these stairs. Perfect height for jumpers. The rails. They put these bolts into the rails so you can't slide down and you do tricks on a skateboard. I mean, come on, this is a skater's paradise. All right, well, that's a tour of River Rock Center, downtown Fort Lauderdale. Parking garage with some local shops. And this security guard, who's butthurt that I'm recording, but she's cool, basically. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. Out. I've educated the Fort Lauderdale Police Department, so now they're out educating. I'm so proud of that.
If you want to hear, yeah, we can.
It's again, Cameron.
Yeah. That's all right. I'll let them know. But yeah, the recording is fine. So, all right. So, all right.
Thank you for educating.
Did you talk to her or no?
No, I didn't talk to her. She just told me I can't record out in this public place.
You can record, but here's the thing with this slot. You can record her too. They can record you. That's fine. Don't worry about that. All right. And this property, they can't trespass on you because it's city property. It's kind of public.
Right. They can trespass me.
They can trespass anybody.
Warn me if I like do something wrong.
No, if you're on it and you don't leave, she could actually have you arrested. Well,
I mean, not just arbitrarily. It has to be a reason to trespass me from public.
No, she can't. Trust me, she can't.
Well, it wouldn't hold up because I have to break the law in order to be trespassed from public. And you can't trespass me. You can ask me to leave public, but you can't technically trespass.
Well, let me explain it to you just so we understand here. There, we can't. That's county property. Here, we can. It's city property, and even then, she allows them to be there. They're not doing anything wrong. But if she says you have to leave for no reason whatsoever, they have to leave. If they don't, they're subject to arrest. Here.
Well, then that'll be something that I have to speak up with the commission.
Yeah,
let them know
if you want to change
that
it.
they're doing things that are jeopardizing the public.
It's legal right now.
Well,
there's a law for it. So,
but I understand the trespassing in public laws. You have to commit a crime.
you don't actually. That's wrong.
So if you don't like the hat I wear, you can tell me to
It could be
leave
something
public
like
property.
You gotta have
If
a
you don't like the way I
It's
smile.
it's kind of like their house. You know what I mean?
You gotta have
Whose
a
house?
permit.
Anybody's
the
people's house,
officers
right?
The city
or-
owns
Well, no,
it, so.
right, and I'm the city.
No,
And I'm
no,
the
the
city.
city, the organization, City of Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
So
That which is me.
it's not you actually. You're
The people make up the
city.
city.
The law is for them.
Right.
Actually, for the trespass here, they can kick anybody out. Like I don't know if you're in front of you see here, but
Yeah.
we have a detail here.
Right.
And if you're not here doing sort of business, we can ask you to leave. Most of the time, you're here doing something that's fine. We
Right.
let everybody stay. But if she wants you to leave or anybody to leave, she calls me. If you don't leave, I make you leave by arrest usually. So.
But you know what I was recording?
Even if you do that wrong, you can be here.
You know what I was recording? The building.
You can record though. You can record.
See,
all day long.
I mean, not people. There's no government officials here. So I was recording the building because Riverwalk Center, a garage with basically shops and stores. You don't have to have a permit. That's not true. I'm gonna get you guys the directive in the memo
I
on
get all
that.
that. That's fine. You don't need a permit to videotape, but
Right.
just to be on the property.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go to the city commission and
Let them know.
I get that.
because there's an ordinance.
Okay. Well, I get that ordinance taken a look at because I don't believe it. I believe it's against what the Constitution is. This is public property, and
It
the
is.
Constitution says that I can come out in a public area,
It's public, but because the city actually owns this actual.
which is
I'm
public.
asking her now if she's got it on paper, if it says a
What?
rule, part of this
No,
garage.
she can videotape here. It's fine.
Oh,
Just
okay.
can't- if doesn't
But
allow
she
it,
says
can't
that
be on
that's
it.
the case, but I mean, I said, unless you don't have it on paper.
That's
Right, and this is city property. That's what it's open to the public, which means you can't trespass my eyes. They got cameras in there as well. So lawfully, I can go in here and record because there's no expectation of privacy. This is no different from being on the sidewalk when I'm up in the restaurant area. It's no different because this is city property.
I'm just telling you that the city knows this. They can't have you arrested here. So.
Well, I mean, I can understand that. It'd be up to me to fight that charge.
There is a trespassing ordinance. So you get any city official can actually leave here if you don't can be subject to arrest. So you want to videotape, that's fine. You can videotape all day long from here. Don't go there.
I don't know why people have such a problem. This is exactly why I do what I do.
You know how this conflict you're doing.
Right.
But you can do it all day long, so that's fine.
But she won't go to the city and say, hey, move that camera right there on that pole. Look at that camera right there. She walks past it 50 times a day.
Well, they're probably not aware because they're not in their face, you know what I mean? So,
Well, no, because the human isn't holding it. And I wasn't in her face. I'm back here.
It's human nature.
And
even the guy
what's
down
your name
there,
again,
another
officer?
guy down here last week, remember the guy down there?
Yeah,
He called us on you.
yeah.
Okay, bye.
And you handled that perfectly. I mean, what's your name?
They don't like burritos. They don't like it. So,
Okay.
you sit here all day. I know, yes, you go all the time. You're out here, so yeah, just don't give her a reason to
Yeah.
do anything. So.
I was just recording the building.
It ain't when I saw the call, I kind of figured it was you, so
Yeah,
fine. But
But this is exactly why I do it. So they won't call you guys.
Yeah.
So you say, hey, this is a guy with a camera exercising the constitutional right. He has every right to do so in
I
the
think
public.
it's because she
some
either
people don't
hasn't
know.
encountered you or hasn't been told
some people
about
don't know,
you, because
including
otherwise
some
they would
cops,
know.
because
Right.
I'm sure you've discovered. So.
But you guys get training on photography. Maybe they should start training security personnel as well. You know what I mean? Because they just called you, took you off a call.
That's not my department.
Someone right now probably got their purse snatched while you was here talking
Yeah,
to
we're
a
gonna be
guy.
out
in
here. Let me
public.
let her know for a second. We'll be out
All
here,
right.
okay?
All right. Oh, so what's your name again? I forgot. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Leon.
All right, thank you, Officer Leon. You guys have been real professional, and thank you for educating the public.
I'm sorry?
Okay, well, guys, you know I'm going to disagree with the information that he was providing to me. So this is going to be something that I will bring up with the City Commission because I was planning on going on Monday. So I will see about that because he just told me basically if she doesn't like the color of my shoes, she can trespass me off of city public property. So we're going to get that looked at and get that talked about. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability, once again, with the add-on. I'm out.